Epideictic means fit for display. Well, being fit for display means, either someone could look up to you as a role model or they could not look up to you as a role model. Well, I have plenty of role models in my life, but, as being an older brother to my younger sister, I try to figure out who her role models are. And, she watches TV, she's always surfing the web, so you never know who her role model is. Well, I don't think who's a good role model is Paris Hilton. She claims that she's a good role model, but I don't think she is. She said that she does good for good entertainment and all that stuff, but I don't think so. Paris Hilton is always in trouble or always doing some type of crazy things what I think no teen or no girl or no woman should follow. She made some sex tapes. She made sex tapes with different celebrities, probably strangers, probably men off the street, people she went to the club with, or probably even one of her friends. She just does all type of crazy things. So I don't think that's being a good role model because those sex tapes leaked out onto the internet. They were talking about her on the news. It was, because being the person that she is, her grandfather owns like a lot of, hotels and such things, and he makes a lot of money. So I feel like if, she's always in the public eye, she should do things to make people look up to her, but she don't. Those sex tapes, they were exposed to the web. And I'm thinking as if, like, my sister, she's always on the computer doing things such as, like, homework and, she's always on, like, playing games, just doing things that little kids do. And I'm like, okay, what if a pop-up comes up with Paris Hilton's sex tape on it? Stuff pops up, a lot of things on your computer or all the other stuff, just so you get a virus. But, crazy things like that pop up. And I'm like, what if she makes a mistake and get a hold of that and she watches it? I'm like, that's not good. So then, she'll think that it'll be okay to do something like that and post it on the web maybe when she get older. I'm not saying that I'm not here to judge anyone, but being the person that she is, she should try to play like a big role in someone's life and be that influential person, being that, she's always in the public eye and, she's that princess or whatever. Another thing that Paris isn't good at doing, she's always drunk. And then when she gets drunk, she tries to drive. She's always driving under the influence and always lands herself in jail. That's not a good thing either. And, by teens, that young girls around my age, they look at TV and they look at stuff like that and they were like, oh, that's cool, they may want to do stuff like that. But, that's not being influential, So I'm blaming her as the person, that's maybe why some of these teens act the way they do today now. Because I know people that do the same thing she do at the age they're at now. And that's not a good thing. Being Paris, being the age that she is and being the person that she is and being, who she's, some kin to, she should be that person that, always, try to make young girls look up to her and try to have them do things, that they should do instead of things they shouldn't do. She, is always, just getting drunk, and I don't like stuff like that. And then, she's always got pictures naked with these clothes on, and, she just does all type of crazy things. So I'm blaming her on being that type of person that got the girls to doing the things they're doing today. So this is my Epideictic speech on, who's fit for display and who isn't.